There's nothing better than going to Chuck E. Cheese and seeing all your favorite animatronic pals and seeing Chucky dance on the dance floor as usual nowadays. But what I'm going to talk about in this video is the Chuck E. Cheese 4 Seasons of Fun. If you don't know what the 4 Seasons of Fun are, then you're in luck, because that's all what we're going to be talking about in this video. Pretty much all I'm doing is just ranking the 4 Seasons of Fun and, you know, just see like which one's like more funner and which one that I prefer personally. But if you have a Seasons of Fun that, like, you know, you enjoy personally, then, you know, let me know in the comment section below. Make sure you give me one of these, and let's get straight on to the video. Let's go. Alright, so the first event that we're starting off with is the Spring-tastic celebration. The reason why I'm starting off with this one, because I'm just going off this picture right here, because, you know, Spring-tastic is, like, you know, the first one on that list. So, yeah, here we go. So Spring-tastic first made its debut on March of 2021. No one didn't really know what to expect from it. I mean, judging by the massive hits that Boo-tacular Winterland were, they thought, and people in the fandom, including me, were thinking, like, you know, maybe Spring-tastic will be a lot better, because, you know, it's springtime, and springtime is, you know, a pretty chill season. Most of the fandom was pretty disappointed, but hold on, hear me out. So I'm gonna explain the ups and downs of the Spring-tastic celebration. 2021, at least. Actually, fuck it, I'm talking about both of them, whatever. So 2021 was pretty good. 2021 was a pretty good one, you know, chilling. 2022, however, it was pretty good, but it kind of downgraded a little bit, but I'll get to that in a second. So for 2021, we did get a lot of new stuff, including some new poster designs, a new show, and a new live show. The poster designs were pretty dope, and the show had 3 new songs, those songs being Crochet All Day, Chucky's Middle Name, and Stay Positive. The songs were straight up bops. I was not disappointed at all. And the live show was Spring Break Breakdance, which had Rockin' Robot as the, you know, background music for the countdown. And that was pretty much the whole setup of the event. I mean, the decorations were cool. And yeah, that was pretty much it for 2021. I mean, every time I hear Dynamite and High Hopes, I get PTSD from it. All right, so now let's talk about 2022 Spring-tastic. The setup was pretty good, but it kind of downgraded compared to 2021 because 2021 had a lot of decorations. 2022, however, kind of lacked the decorations a little bit. Pretty much all you had was just like bigger ceiling butterfly decorations and like 2 poster designs. I'm not including the unicorn churro one, talking about like the sweet desserts and shit like that. But what fans were hyped up over was the show. I cannot tell you the amount of spam texts I got that day just to figure out that they put some good songs that we haven't heard in a long ass time, like Together We Got It, It's the 70s, and a few others, but I can't really name them at the top of my head at the moment. But that's one of the reasons why I enjoy 2022 Spring-tastic. But I really wish I could have gotten the show at Newington while I could, but I didn't worry about it too much because my good old friend C.C.E. Waterbury got the whole Spring-tastic show all on her channel. And 2022 did introduce a new dessert, which was the unicorn cupcake, which looks like straight up diabetes. Now, what do I rate Spring-tastic as a whole? I would give it a good 7 out of 10. It's not bad, but it's not good. It's pretty average. All right, next event. So Summer of Fun, we got word about it around May of 2021. We were on our second run of the Evergreen show that year. I got a few videos of that, so I mean, if you don't want to check them out, then, you know, I really appreciate it. I'll give you a hug and a kiss and everything. But anywho, Summer of Fun, got word about it, May 21. I can't speak today. I didn't know what to expect from it, but judging from the promotional art, it did look pretty cool. But I thought it was just going to be like, you know, your standard event, which is like, you know, the new posters and the new show, and they were just going to call it a day. Turns out they did more than that, and I'm going to get to that in a few seconds. So, fast forward to May 21st of 2021. We've gotten a Summer of Fun album. When I first got word about it, I thought it was a mistake from the entertainment department. Because, one, it was way too early to be releasing the summer album because the event didn't start until the 31st of May. And 2, I don't have it too, I just wanted to say 2. But then I found out that they did mean to release it early and, you know, just to get people hyped up. So yeah, they meant to do that shit. But then fast forward, you know, maybe like a week after the event started, we started getting a lot of content of, like, you know, the shows and stuff. The new songs were really good. I filmed most of them at Newington when they had their stage, and I wish I could have gotten more, but they kept playing the live show every 10 minutes, so I really didn't get to have the chance. But decoration-wise, we did get some new posters and some new ceiling hangers and new menu items, which was completely unexpected because we didn't get any new menu items ever since Winterland of 2020, which that's the event that I'll get to in a few minutes. But we're on the Summer of Fun right now, so you're gonna have to wait. So now we go to Summer of Fun 2022. Oh wait, I almost forgot. Beach Party Bash. Oh man, I'm a fucking idiot. Alright, so Beach Party Bash was the new show for Summer of Fun, and it continues to be a live show for every single summer promotion that they do. And what do I think of the song? When I first heard it, it was pretty good, but then it got repetitive after a while, and I just got annoyed of it. Alright, now we can talk about Summer of Fun 2022. So, after Spring-tastic of that year, I didn't know what to expect for a Summer of Fun. You know, considering that 2021 was a really big hit, I was just clueless to think about, like, you know, what's next. Then when the event started, which was June 6th of that year, if I'm being correct, we've gotten the show list, and it was disappointing, but it wasn't at the same time because we did get 2 new songs, which was Join the Party and Down the Road. But decoration-wise, I was kind of disappointed because all we got was just, like, bigger window stickers and just nothing but ceiling decorations. There was no posters, which I was pretty bummed out about because I really like the posters. But I don't want to sound like your average C.C.E fan always complaining about every single fucking thing that C.C.E does. So I'm just going to keep my mouth shut. Oh yeah, and also we did get a new menu item, which was the shark cupcake. And I didn't get to try it because I didn't have that food series in mind yet. So yeah. Oh yeah, not to mention, during Summer of Fun, we actually got concert tours. Yeah, I know, surprising, right? They never done this before, and when I first heard about it in 2021, I was actually flabbergasted. During the first year, it was kind of but they were just getting started, so I can't really say anything about that because, you know, I think it was just like a little test thing that they were doing. But 2022 kind of improved a lot because I think they went to more stops. They improved the audio a lot more. When I think about it, it's pretty much just like your standard Looney Tunes show at Six Flags. You know, it's just like characters talking for the dialogue, and, you know, the host is always talking and shit. So now, what do I rank Summer of Fun as a whole? Summer of Fun was a pretty good event. You know, I had a lot of fun with it. There was a lot of things to do, actually, but I'm still not gonna fucking forgive them for what they did with the passes in 2022. Like, you greedy ass, bitch ass, rat, stupid ass motherfucker, bitch. Okay, so my ranking for Summer of Fun, I would give it a 9 out of 10. I totally would recommend it if they would have kept it going. But overall, solid event. So now let's talk about the one that started it all, Chuck E. Cheese Boo-tacular. Now, Boo-tacular actually debuted in 2020, but sadly I can't cover that one because I never participated in it, and I tried to do as much research as I can, and I couldn't find a goddamn thing about it. Other than the fact that there were, I think, 2 new songs in that show, which were Sammy the Skateboarding Skeleton and Boo-tastic Dance. But other than that, that's pretty much all that I know about. Oh, and plus the DJ Much Blow Party. But yeah, that's as far as I know, all I know about 2020 Boo-tacular. So I'm just going to start with 2021 Boo-tacular because that's one that I actually participated in. So enough talking, let's just get straight into it. So now for 2021 Boo-tacular, according to other people, they say it's better than 2020 Boo-tacular. And I can see where they're coming from, because we did get 3 new songs, which were Haunted House Party, Halloween Night, and It's Gotta Be Halloween. And I loved all 3 of those songs, especially Halloween Night. I'm a really big nerd when it comes to rock stuff. And It's Gotta Be Halloween, it reminds me of, you know, those 90s hip hop type beats or whatever. I actually don't know what it reminds me of, but all I know is that it just makes me boogie. And now for decorations, we did get a whole bunch of ceiling decorations. and plus some new posters. And 2021 boo-tacular actually debuted the CGI version of Bella B, which a lot of people were pretty mixed of at the time. But in my personal opinion, god damn, that's a big ass fucking forehead. Anyway, the posters were pretty good, and plus we did get a new night show, which was called Boo-tacular Nights, which was pretty much no program songs in that show. But it did have the cha-cha slide, which was pretty cool. And plus, Boo-tastic Dance was also in that show, which didn't make sense because it's a live show option. So I don't know why they bothered putting it in the show. But either way, I love Boo-tastic Dance. Boo-tastic Dance was cool. Also, 2021 was also when they stopped programming Chucky for the live shows. I forgot to mention that earlier while I was talking about 2020 Boo-tacular. So yeah, that was gone. Oh, and plus, they did have some new desserts, I believe. So we did get a pumpkin pizza, which is pretty much the usual pepperoni pizza, but in a pumpkin shape. And you also did get a creepy cupcake and a slime cookie. I did try the slime cookie. I tried it with my dad, but I think I just about covered everything for 2021 Boo-tacular. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. If I did, then please yell at me in the comments. And now let's talk about 2022 Boo-tacular. I did participate in 2022 Boo-tacular, but it didn't really hit the same because that was the time that my stage was gone. So I didn't get to see the bots perform any of the new Halloween songs, which were Halloween, Witch's Crew, and If Every Day Was Halloween. I love all three of these songs, especially If Every Day Was Halloween, because it kind of reminded me of,
So you can tell everybody, yeah, you can tell everybody.
All three of the songs are pretty cool. Haunted House Party was used for the live show again. We did get more ceiling decorations for this event, including some ceiling hangers of all 6 of the characters. Oh, and another thing. Pumpkins in My Pockets was actually programmed for this show. Sadly, there were no posters for this event. No, wait, what am I talking about? Yeah, there was. I could talk about 2023 Boo-tacular if I wanted to, but let's be real here. It's pretty much just a copy and paste of last year's event, but just maybe like 2 or 3 different intermissions, and plus, nothing special really happened. Okay, now let's talk about another one of my favorite events, which is Chuck E. Cheese Winterland. Now, Winterland actually made its debut in November of 2020, which was during the COVID era. And I actually participated in this one, so I can actually talk about the 2020 Winterland. So, for Winterland, show-wise, it was a pretty big fucking list. But sadly, it was the last time we got to see What Do You Get a Sasquatch for Christmas and Snowman in a show ever. The song selections overall, they weren't that bad. I mean, they got Cookies for Santa, All I Want for Christmas is Snow. I mean, you name it, they had it. Except for Holiday Traditions. Oh my fucking god. But decoration-wise, they did have some snowflakes for the ceilings. And we did get some posters. And Jasper with the Holly Jolly Cookie. And Pasquale has the Frostbite Churros, which were the new menu items at the time. And the live show was Winter Wonder Dance, but it was actually programmed, and plus they had some social distancing rules, so they edited it a little bit. But sadly, all I got from that event was Zorba Dorba, back when we had our stage. But that was like, maybe like a good minute, like the last minute of it. And I was pretty mad that day because Snowman came on as soon as I fucking left that building. But that's okay, because other people uploaded it on YouTube, so I can't be too mad. Oh, and one last thing. When you walk into the building, they actually give you these little tickets right here, where it says everybody is a winner or some shit. I actually have them myself. It's like one of those like rip it and see what you win type deals. I mean, they did this shit before, but for me, my prices weren't really that good. I mean, I did get free ice cream. That's pretty sick. But seriously though, I think those were probably my favorite part of the event because those rip it and see like what you get type deals. Those are pretty fun. I like them. All right, now let's talk about 2021 Winterland. Now, 2021, I think it actually was more fun than 2020 because show-wise, we did get 2 new songs plus a new live show, which was Yuletide Slide. Oh, and the 2 songs were Holiday Party and Windowsill, which I freaking love the Windowsill. Come on, the song's so silly. The Holiday Party was pretty fire too. I mean, it kind of reminds me of those like 1990s rap music videos that they'd be like so mad close to the camera. And for the decorations, we did get some snow globes for the ceilings, and we get the Every Kid's a Winner but it's as a ceiling decoration. And for the posters, we actually get a Helen poster. We did get a Jasper poster. And we did get a poster for different types of things that you can win if you rip open one of those tickets. So you can either get a prize from the prize corner. You can either get free candy, free e-tickets, and if not, your very own arcade game. Did anybody win that, by the way? I don't know, but I mean, those prizes were pretty, I mean, I'll say they were pretty worth it. I mean, I never got them, but I mean, overall, prizes are pretty good, especially free ice cream. I love free ice cream. I'm a little boy at heart. Shut up. I'm about to graduate soon. Okay, so I think I covered everything for Winter Wonderland for 2021. Again, if I missed anything, then please yell at me in the comments. Now on to 2022 Winter Wonderland. Now again, I did participate in it, but that was at the time that I lost my stage, and you know, it was a whole thing. The show for that year, it was a pretty good lineup. We did get the Temptation in that show. I love the Temptation, and I was happy that we got Cookies for Santa back in the show. I really like Cookies for Santa. It's a silly song. But everything else was pretty much still the same. They keep milking the fuck out of Holiday Medley though. Sadly, there were no posters, but for ceiling hangers, they were pretty much just snowflakes. But for any of the reward members that use the Chuck E. Cheese app, every week of Winter Wonderland, you would actually get like, you know, like a free cup or 500 free e-tickets or some sort. I actually spent my weekly reward getting the polar bear cupcake, which I actually tried for a video along with the peppermint cookie, which those were pretty fucking good. But I'll be honest, nothing special really happened for Winter Wonderland. I mean, Yuletide Slide did get reused again, but other than that, just the same old, same old. Now, what do I rank Winter Wonderland as a whole? I give it a good 9.5. It was a pretty fun event, especially for 2021. And besides, Chuck E. Cheese is pretty fucking fun during the winter time.